Hello, Ryan. Ryan, are you okay? Okay, yeah. Okay, we start now with another paper. Okay. If you have any questions for me, nah? No. Okay, this is the past series paper. We're just practicing now. Again, now we are looking at only um, the algebra. So again, this you know what this means? Factorize means what? Another word is simplify lah. So you don't need to find the value. If you need to find value, they ask you evaluate or solve. They are just asking you to neaten, or in this case, to put the similar stuff outside the bracket or whatever. Can you try A and B?
这 I send the answer.
Oh, you sent me an answer. Okay, let's see. Your answer is okay. So what happened now here? All right. So I'm gonna. So you started canceling here, correct? Now, so we got to get a few basics correct. Huh? Now we go back to numbers. Let's say I'll give you 15 divide by, let's say 150 lah, divide by 10. You can cancel. If I give you 150 minus 10, you cannot cancel the zero, no, cannot cancel that. Once you cancel, says 150 minus 10, you're supposed to get 140. Unfortunately, you get 14. So this one is why? You got to look at this one now. This is minus. So how to do this? Okay, no problem, no problem. I show you another one. I'll show you another one. Okay. Then you from here you let's say there's 2x y z example minus 5x square. They ask you to factorize. So they're asking you to take out what is common. The numbers are not common, but this got
X.
x. So you just put the x outside the bracket, and then because it's only one x, so down here left 2yz, and this one minus 5x. So this one you're supposed to do it like that. Can you try again? You try again.
I send the answer at
Okay.
WhatsApp.
Okay, let's see. So now let's see. You so this one down here. This is 8x square y, there's no minus y there. Okay, but you're working down here, they put minus y. So now, okay, now we got, there's only two terms. This is called a term. Here is called a term. That means term means like a word lah, a mathematics word lah. Let's say we can call it mathematics word. So there's one word, this three, better write properly. Three, So there's one word, there's two words. So that means when you factorize, you put something like that, there must also be two words inside here. But there must be a bracket. What happened to your bracket? How come you get 12 minus 12x? Let me see, how do you get? Oh,
8x minus
8x
by 20.
minus 20, yeah. Something like that, right? So now you must, okay. So it's a little bit of a jumble. So we got to clarify, Okay, you got to make sure you complete this journey clearly, Now, this here 8x square y is a different animal from 20x square y cube. Different. Even x and x square, they are different. You cannot plus or you cannot minus. Imagine this represents a bird. Okay, imagine this, the next one represents an elephant. You can never combine a bird and an elephant together. You must keep them separate. So down here now, you you just find out what do they have in common. Both of them can divide by 4. So I put a 4 outside. Okay, 8, you see 8 can divide by 4, I get 2. 20 can divide by 4, I get 5. So notice I factorize the what first? I factorize the number first. You can put a minus if you want to. Now, what else do they have in common? They have x square and x. So only x is the same. So I put x here. So now if I take out the x from x square is x times x. I'm still left with x. Correct? I'm still left with x. Down here, no more x because I've already taken out the x. Next one, there's y here. I take out the y. Once I take out the y, there's no more y lah down here. Down here, I got y square still. Now, I must be able to multiply this and get the correct answer here. So let us see, I multiply. 4 times 2, 8. Can you see? Xy times x, x squared y, correct? 4 times 5, 20. Xy times y squared equals x y cubed, correct? So in your case, now if you write minus 12x minus 12y, 2y, sorry, minus 2y, okay, I cannot get back to the original, which is here. I can't. So why did you do that thing? Means inside of you, you think that the y and y cube, for example, like that, y, let's say plus y cube. Oh, maybe you are saying maybe this one can be y to the power of 4. I do not know. So if you are having that, this one is not true, no. This bird and elephant, you cannot say, no, this one is a bird and an elephant. It cannot be. So we got to be careful of this. So never mind. Inshallah, we'll practice more. We'll practice more. You try question B now. Question B, what you do, you try to times out first. Try to times out. Okay. After you times out, then you take out what's similar. No, sorry. You have already similar down here. Question B, don't need to times out, sorry. Ryan, can you see? I didn't look at the question. M minus 5n. M minus 5n. You can take this out and put outside. They both have this the same. See what? Okay, never mind. This one we do later lah. We do later. We move on. We move on. Okay, we try this one. 2a first. Simplify. Okay, you've sent me. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, this is number what? Number 8. Yeah. Congratulations. Well done. The one you don't need to write 1yz, just minus yz lah. But your answer is correct. Okay, well done. Okay, now you try B. B, you got to combine them together. Make sure they have the same denominator. You can use the denominator 4. You sent me. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, let us check. The answer is different from the answer key. So, okay, because you have taken 8, so let us see. Never mind, no problem. 8 is also possible. But it does. Okay, I think you're quite close to it, but let us check. Let us check. I'm now gonna. You try to see, like, as I'm going through, whether you can spot your mistake. Okay, but now, where is it? Is this okay. Um, this is the one, right, Ryan? Okay, so sorry, I need to open it. I need to download it. I think. Download and then open it, and then yeah. Okay, Ryan, this is the one, right? Okay, let us check now one by one. So you times this by 4. Actually, you can just times this by 2, 2 times 2 give you 4 already. Correct, right? It's okay, no problem. No problem. What you're doing is later you got to reduce it again. So no problem. Okay, so now
I
let's
have to divide, right?
yeah, later on you need to divide and to need to bring it down, but no problem. Okay, so you times by 4, you get 2 times 8g. Okay, so let me mark step by step. So 8g. 3 times 4, 12h. Okay, correct so far. But down here, Ryan, down here you must remember, imagine there's a bracket like that. So now you're going to times, let's say now you have minus, you put the 2 in front here. Why? Because there's a minus in front. 6g. Now, once you notice, now you will notice that the second term will not be minus. First one, 2 times 6, 12, minus 12g, correct. But now minus and minus becomes plus 2h. This is your error. This is your only error. Can see now. So now, okay, so let's see. 8g minus 12g, you get minus 4g, which is correct. This one now, 12 plus 2 is 14. So you are now, okay, so you get minus 4g plus 14h over 4 lah. 8, right? So now you can now this one, why we learn about factorizing, now we can take out the same number, which is 2. So when you take out 2, you are left with minus 2g. Can you see now I'm factorizing both? Because I need to divide by 2. I will get back the 4, but it's a little bit longer lah. Plus 7h. Can you see I've extracted the 2 out? 2 times 2, 4 minus 4g. 2 times 7, 14. Now down here now, for now, I can cancel. Divide by 2, I get, sorry, 8. This was 8, right? Divide by 2, I get 4. Divide by 2, I get 1. So my final answer is minus 2g plus 7h over 4. So what is the point down here? The point down here is actually, if you don't times it to make it 8, you don't need to reduce, because you got to go through extra steps to get it back down. Are you okay? You're okay, but you're getting there. You're getting there. You are getting there. Let me see, where is the people? Okay, hold on. Now this one we don't do yet. This one we try. You put in the value. You can use a calculator, no problem. Number 10. What's the number 10? Okay, I got it. Machine 10. Okay. So let me see. So okay, so I'm gonna download again. Okay, sorry, where is, yeah. This is the one, right, Ryan? Okay, so Ryan, it's good to, when for negative numbers, because you're substituting inside, no? So it's good to use the brackets. Why? So you don't get confused. You see, the original one, when I put brackets here, what does it mean? This is 2 times A times B, which you put a minus 2 times minus 2. But I think halfway you forgot, you know. You 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 6, then 6 minus 2 minus 2. Did you do that? If you take 2 times 3, you get 6. Then 6 minus 2, you get 4. Then 4 minus 2, you get 2. That's how you get 2. That means you have forgotten. This is actually
Cik,
minus
plus eh?
number. It's supposed to be times. You're supposed to be times. You see, look, down here, if let's say there is no minus sign, let's say this is 2. You substitute as 2 times 3. You want, okay, maybe you put times minus 2 times minus 2. Because it's times, you see, it's not minus. So you must, 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 12 times 2, 24. Then after that, you go for the minus plus. Plus and plus is plus. Plus and minus is minus.
Cik, can
Minus
I
and minus.
redo?
Yeah, please, you try, you try. You can do this, you can do this. You got the sum. I just show you the sum again. Okay.
Teacher is the answer 22.
22. Congratulations. So okay, well done, well done, well done. Now we put up. So notice you just need to have this strategy becoming extra safe for the moment. Once you're okay already, you will realize it's automatic. Okay, so you just be careful just for this period. Okay, we try. Okay, you try this. Sorry. Okay. Let me see. This is 14. Okay, very close, very close, very close. Okay, now I'm just gonna you check your error. Okay, three. Okay, down here now we got to expand out first. So how to expand out? You cannot minus down here. You cannot take 3 minus 4. Why? Because there's a shield down there. There's a bracket there. You got to go remove the bracket first. Like going to toilet, we got to remove our clothes. How will be berak inside our clothes. So now, so what is the number in front of here? It's like number 1 like that. So imagine it's like 3 minus 1 is in front of the bracket. In case if you don't understand, I just put it like that. Why? So that you know when you remove the bracket, you have to times it first. So what do you mean times it? Watch. So 3, 1 times 4 is 4. Minus and plus, minus. Now later you can minus, but don't minus it. 1 times 12 is 12. X, right? But minus and minus give you plus. Let me see. Do you put a plus there? Let me see. You put a plus. You put
Whatever.
minus. You see minus and minus what? So now, okay, if let's say there's no one on here, minus minus must give you plus. So down here you got it correct. 3 minus 4 you get minus 1, but listen, plus 12. Okay? You move. You try the next one. You try the next one.
Sure, I can flip them, right?
Which one? Flip how?
Flip, like put the 5 below, then y minus 4 on top.
Wait. Okay. If you want to do that, you must have in this form. That means this one will have a number here, but next to it is now equal sign, a number here. So how to do that? Well, you bring this whole thing, right? You bring this whole thing to the other side. This one become plus, correct? Minus become plus, right? Then you can flip both. You bring this one becomes 2 over 3 plus y. Then you can flip both. Then it will be in this format, right? Yeah, now you cannot flip it. You must make sure you have in this format. So you bring it over first, and then you try.
Teacher, then the zero, what happened
The
to the
zero,
zero?
okay. Just like you bring 2 over to that side, this 0, you bring become plus 2, the 0 just, because 0 is nothing. So you
Oh,
just go, you come plus 2 ni. Because 2 plus 0 is still 0. 2 minus 0 is also still 0. So, okay, right, let's see. This is from here. This one, 14. Okay, so now down here, you have the word solve. Down here is simplify. Solve means you must find out what y is. So now, you see halfway, okay, I'm going to download and show you something. You cannot do magic in maths. You see what am I talking about doing magic? Okay, I'm going to show you something you have done. And suddenly, down here, hold on, I'm going to, okay. So Ryan, this is the one, right? Now, at first you are playing a seesaw. Can you see the seesaw now? Seesaw is the equal sign down here. It's like a seesaw like that. Okay. Then the seesaw disappear. What happened to the seesaw? You see, no, I forget that down here I combine them together. Cannot be. There is an equal sign here. So this part down here is like there's a break, This is equal to this. So, okay, we do step by step. Now, hold on. So now down here, let us, you have over 10 over 10. Oh, it's supposed to be equal. Down here, it's not join. Let me just, okay, I write it again. So now, let us use a little bit logic here. Watch. Over 10 over 10. There's an equal. This 10 is equal to this 10, right? That means, this means that 2y, therefore 2y minus 8 is equals to 3y plus 5. Do you agree now? Because this is over 10 over 10, this is equal. So, but okay, but before that, just let me check your working first, okay? So maybe you want to solve from here while I check your working, because in case you made any mistake earlier on, let me see. The question is, you bring over, okay, 2, you flip, okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, 2y minus 8, correct. Okay, over 10. Then you times by 5, but you didn't times the 3y by 5 lah. You need times the 1 by 5. Unfair lah. Unfair. Okay, so how to avoid making this mistake, Ryan? Down here. How to avoid? I show you. You put the bracket like that. You put the 2 in front. You put the bracket like that. You put the 5 down here. So you know must times down here, and then after it times here. You see, this one you times 2 times y to y, correct? 2 times 4, 8. This one you times both of them. This one you only times one. Unfair. Imagine you got 2 wives. Then you buy one car, Lamborghini. The other one you only give a bicycle. Not fair lah. You got to be fair to all your wives.
Is the answer negative 3 over 17?
No. Did you change this to 15 or not? 15y?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got 2y minus 8 equals to 15y minus 5. Am I correct? Plus 5. Correct? Now you tell me what you did next.
I
You
take 15, I move it towards the negative 8.
Okay, moves there. Okay, so you get minus 15, minus 15y plus 2.
Oh,
Or you
yes,
can,
yes.
I can suggest, why don't you move this way? You take the 2, you move over that side. Take the number, move over this side. You can see it clearer.
Maybe minus also.
Yeah, you'll be minus also. Okay, up to you, no problem. Whichever you want, you will get still minus still. Whichever is easy for you.
answer 3/13.
3/13. Okay. So now you tell me now. Okay. You brought what over where? You brought minus 15 over here,
Let me
is it?
take photo. Let me take photo.
Okay. So I clear this one first. Huh? Okay, I receive again. Down there. It might be frustrating at this stage for you because say, why am I always making? You got to continue to say you need to go through the practice. It's just like learning how to do a banana kick or something. And some people cannot, then suddenly you can. Okay, so let us see now. Just now the 8 was minus 8, right? You brought over here become plus 8 or how? Do you have a way to okay?
I never change.
You must change. You see, okay. So once you don't change, the whole thing gone lah. So you get 13 down here. This one you get plus 8, right? 8 plus 5, 13. So minus 13y equals to 13. Y equals to minus 1. Are you okay? Okay, I just put it down here. Down here. This one there's now plus 8. You bring over become minus 8 become plus 8, right? So this one become 13, positive 13. 8 plus 5, 13. So 13y equals minus 13y equals to 13.
-1 answer.
-1, yeah. You get it, eh? So actually you can do it. Only problem you got to get used to. Sometimes you can kick a banana kick, sometimes you cannot. So you gotta practice until you can. Don't give up, no. Don't give up. You got to make sure you complete it. This one we just done this one, right? So remember, solve means you need to find what is y. Expand, simplify, you don't need to find. Solve, evaluate, you must find the unknown. Okay, like solving a murder lah. Okay, now this one now. No, no. We do inequality. So now they are asking you to solve, no? Means you must find out what x is at the end. So you're going to bring x to one side, numbers to another side. Can? If you're confused by this sign, imagine it's equal first. Imagine it's equal to first, then later on we can come to the step. If you're not confused, just carry on.
Teacher, I don't know what to do.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we go step by step. Okay, are you confused by this sign first? Okay, so now you confused. Go to something easy. Put equal first. You tell me what to do down here. Can you expand? What do you get? You tell me. Just tell me. Unmute yourself. Tell me.
2 times 3
The
and
answer
2
is 6
26
plus.
2x.
Okay, good. Yeah, 6 plus 2, no problem. That okay, sorry. And the next one now, same thing. Okay, you have down here, right? Down here. Okay, don't worry about the sign yet. Don't worry about the sign. Okay. Now what you're gonna do?
Uh,
Can we bring the x to that side? This
can,
x can bring.
can.
So down here, minus 2x, bring over, become plus 2x, right?
Yeah.
So you get 4x. You agree?
Yes.
Now down here, the 6 you bring over that side,
Minus.
minus 6. So now you get 42 minus
Minus
6
6.
equals to 36. Am I correct? 36.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, 36.
Okay. Now I'm going to replace back the sign. Okay, down here the sign is like that. So now we just continue x. Imagine, okay, if you still confused, I will make sure that we don't put we put the equal sign. So you want to find x? How to find x?
X. 4. 36 divided by 4.
You get 9. Now I put back the sign. You know what this means? X. Can you read what this is? How
X
do you read?
is greater than 9, or is it less than?
Which one? Okay. Look at this part down here. Look at this part. This one means down here is smaller. This one is greater.
Lesser than.
Lesser than, or this one down here is equal
Less.
to.
Oh.
There's an equal sign here. Can you see that equal sign
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
So x is lesser than 9 or equal to 9.
Mm.
So now on the number line, you can annotate or not? Can you annotate?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to write down here. This is number 9. This is number 10. This is number 8. Can you represent this on the number line? How? Can you show me how to? You know how to do it? Okay, you show me. Or if you feel it's so difficult, you can just draw on your paper and then you take a photo and show me also. No problem. Whichever you prefer, Ryan. Good. Okay. Okay. So you put the X there. Okay, come. I'm gonna wrap this off. Okay, I'm gonna show you the method. Okay, right? Okay. You more or less you get it. You get it. You know X is supposed to be there. Okay, for number line, we must use circle. So we put a circle. This is 9, right? So we put a circle down here. If we shade the circle, what does it mean? It means equal to.
More.
This shade means it's equal. Okay. Don't shade means not yet equal. But now less than 9, does it go this way or does it go the other way? Left or right? Left. This way. Yes, correct. Yes, correct. So if you write it like that, you are saying that x is smaller than 9. So if you want to make it equal also, you got to shade. You get it? Okay. Get it is one thing. I need to ask you now to show this one now. Okay, now I'm giving you like that. Like this now. Imagine now down here. I'm going to erase. Can you just try down here how to do this on this number line? Draw that circle and whatnot. Okay, good. Yes, good. Is that it? Are you happy with it? You have to shade. Yes, have to shade. Have to shade. Because it's equal. You have to shade. Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay, now is it okay? Okay, so
Yes.
now why do we want to use number line? Sometimes we get confused. This one you can explain to a child. Sometimes they don't understand one. They don't understand -1, -2. Which one is bigger? Which one is smaller? For example, I give it down here. Now down here, we are now down here. So minus, let's say, -3. minus 2, minus 1. And then they give you x is smaller than minus 2. Can you shade down here? How to show this one? X is smaller than minus 2. Okay, good. Good. Well done. Well done. You don't need to shade, right? Now, some students are confused. Hey, but I thought 1 is smaller than 2. No, remember, if it's going this way, left side, you get smaller one. 9, 8, 7, 6. Then you go this way, it becomes 0, 1, 2, 3. It becomes bigger. So this thing can show you, oh, minus 3 is lesser than minus 2. Why you owe $3? What? You don't owe $2, you are richer still. Something like that. So, okay, this number line, you are very clear. It's an important skill. So now this one is okay. Let me I just down here. Oh, so this one okay now. This one, you understand this one? Okay. So what you do again? I repeat. When you get to something you are confused, you follow what you understand. So what you understand is equal, right? You can put the equal sign first. Later on, see how you must put this thing like that. So first you write equal. If you write equal only, your teacher might know wrong, no. But so you add like that. So you know what I mean? At the end of the, after you have done everything, you know what to do? You add this line here. You get it, Ryan? Get it, huh? Okay, good. Okay, now move on to this next one. Oh, hence right now, value of x is satisfied inequality. I forgot what was it at this time. What was the thing? You remember the numbers? Forgot.
What numbers?
There's no x is smaller than equal to 9, is it? Ours was 9. Yeah. Okay. So now down here. So now they ask, okay. Just now we did, the final answer was like that, right? Was it correct, right? 6, 36, 9, yeah. So what is the smallest answer for x to be a perfect square? What is perfect square? Perfect square means this is the number that it can be square rooted. For example, these are numbers that are squares. Perfect square, 1. Why? 1 times 1 equals to 1. Another one is 4. The next one is 4. Why? 2 times 2 equals to 4. The next one is 9. Why? Because 3 times 3 equals to 9. So down here, what is the smallest value? Smallest value of x that satisfies it is lesser or equal to 9. Smallest value. So it has to go, you can get 4 also. Because you remember your number line is here. This is 9. Just now you did the shading, right? Like that. Then we say we agree it goes this way. So what are the squares? Doesn't I show you the squares? Perfect square are like that. And 1. The smallest square is 1. Okay, the smallest square is 1. So never mind, this one we'll come to this later. Okay, we come to this later, okay? Okay, we move on to, but they say the smallest square is 9. I think they make a mistake. This one should be biggest value, not smallest value. Biggest value, the answer is 9 is correct. But anyway, never mind. Okay, don't worry about this one. We come to this another time. Okay, come to this one. Okay, you remember prime factorization? Can you remember? Okay, if not, maybe let me check for others first. I'm looking for others. Now we go to prime factorization. Okay, end of paper. Okay. Do you remember prime factorization? So remember, don't. Okay. So let us go prime factorization. So you have a number, let's say 8. 8, what is the smallest number? You break this up, you tell me what is 4 times 2, correct?
Yeah.
Any of these number can break down somehow. 4 can break down somehow, right? You get 2 times 2, right?
Yeah.
So any can break down somehow or cannot?
Cannot.
Cannot, because you use 1, you get the same number. So don't use 1. When factors, we don't use 1. So down here it means 2 to the power of 3. This is called prime factorization. Okay, so how to do this one? You have this line here, you put on here. Remember that sometimes I did this in class. You divide by 2, you get 4. Divide by 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Remember.
what, I remember, until you get 1. Now what numbers we put here must be prime numbers. Now you tell me what are prime numbers. Prime means what? Prime. Okay, prime numbers. Okay, now you have number 4 is not a prime number. Why? Okay, because I write down the numbers that we can times. Can you give me the different ways to get 4 to time table? 1 times 4 can? Some more?
2 times 2.
Okay, 2 times 2. Now prime numbers can only have one like that only.
Yeah.
So this one got 2, so it's not prime number. Example, I give you 7. What is the way to get 7?
1 times 7.
Only that, right? You don't have
Yeah.
anything else. This is a prime number. Okay, you try now 21. What are the possibilities?
1 times 21.
Some more? 3
4
times?
times 3.
No, 3 times 7.
Oh.
Okay, so you see there's 2. 23, there's only 1 only. 1 times 23. There's no others. So this is a prime number. Okay, so prime numbers can go into the thousands. Very difficult to find the number lah. But it's only 1 and the number itself that can times it. 1 and 21, 1 and 7. So the numbers down here must only be these prime numbers. It cannot be other numbers. So let me test you one by one now. Okay, is 2 a prime number?
No.
Okay, what's the timetable for 2?
It is.
Yeah, it is. Only 1 times 2. Is 3 a prime number?
Yes.
4?
No.
5?
Yes.
6?
No.
7?
Yes.
Okay, so all those that you say yes, you can write down here. You get it now?
Yes.
So now we let me see, I erase. Okay. So now let's say we want to find the prime factorization of the number 20. Okay, we do together. You tell me now. We start with the smallest prime number, which is 2 lah.
Yeah.
Because 1 will never ending.
Yeah.
Divide by 1, you get 20. Then never ending lah. Until how many lines we write? Okay, so we start with 2. So you get? 10.
10.
Okay, divide by 2 again.
5.
Divide by
5.
5 can?
Yes.
So 5 is prime number can. So what is the prime factorization of 20? It's equals to 2 times 2 times 5. So 2 to the power of
2 times
5. Yeah, this is your prime factorization.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you try now number 48 on your own. Now you try. You try to do in your using your paper and pencil.
Can do here, okay?
You want to do down here?
Yeah.
Can? Is it easy for you to write now? Okay, you try it. Yeah, I can be your calculator. You can tell me what number you want to divide your times. Okay. We start with 2, huh? Let's start with 2. Okay, you can write the number aside. Okay, 24.
24.
The answer is 24. 48 divided by 2 is 24. You divide by 2 until you cannot divide anymore.
Okay.
Even number, okay, 12.
No, cannot. 2.
Can. All those are even here. 6.
3.
I know, don't divide by 3. Divide by 2 first. Can see divide by 2.
Okay. Equals to 3, right?
3. Now then you score your goal. Divide by 3, I think 1. So what's the prime factorization?
2 to the power of 4 times by 3.
Yes, that's it. Well done. Okay. So now, sometimes they ask you for LCM and HCF. So I'm now going to show you how to find LCM and HCF. Now we do one method. Let's say you have number 20. No, we take a smaller number. We have 12 and 20. They ask to find, I know you have seen this HCF and you find LCM. Okay, what is HCF? So you must
common factor.
Highest common factor. But what does it mean in plain English? It means what's the biggest number I can divide both of them? Okay, you guess what's the biggest number I can divide both of them? No need to think. Four. Okay, so now let us try using this prime factorization method to do. Okay, can divide by 2? Can, right?
Can.
Okay, you get 6, you get 10. Now the question is, can both of them divide by 2 now? Down here. Can, right?
Can.
6, 10. So you circle it.
Okay.
We divide by 2 again. You get 3, you get 5. Can both of them divide by 2 down here? Yes. And now you divide by 3. This one get 1, this one get 5. Did both of them divide by 3? No, so don't circle. Then you divide by 5. You get 1 and 1. Now you take the circle numbers, 2 times 2, you get 4. So you get answer 4.
Okay.
Now, you don't need to do any other working for LCM. LCM means, what is LCM? LCM, lowest common multiple. So let's say if you get something, this question like that. You want to find the smallest number to be the denominator. Very simple. Just take all these numbers you turn together. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 5, 60. So the smallest number is 60 down here. So you can change this one times 3. 20 times 3 is 60. 1 times 3. Then this one you times by 5. You times by 5. So what is lowest common multiple? Is you want to find same denominator for 2 numbers. What's the lowest one? You just times all of them. Are we okay? So the LCM here is 60. The HCF is 4. One single method. Okay, now I'm going to test you lah. Because yeah. Okay, now we try. Okay, imagine now you have the number 18 and the number 24. Can you do that method? If it's the same for both, you circle until you reach 1, 1. You try, you can use you start with 2.
2.
You put 2, okay. 18, you get 9. 24, you get 12. Okay, ask yourself, did both of them divide by 2?
Yes.
You circle it, please. Circle the 2, yes, good. So now you must divide by 2 again. Okay, 9 cannot divide, so you bring down the 9. You put the 2 first, put the 2
okay.
Put the 2. The 9 cannot divide, so you bring down 9. 12, you divide by 2, you get 6.
6, right? Okay.
Beside, yeah, 12 is 6. Do you circle?
No.
No, okay, now divide by 2 again. Okay, 9 cannot divide, you bring down the 9. 6 divided by 2, you get 3.
They divide by 3.
No, but do you circle the 2? No.
No.
Now divide by 3, yes. Okay, 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay, do you circle the 3?
Yes.
Yes, circle the 3. And then do a last 3 until both become 1, 1. Yes. Okay, now. Okay, stop. Now, what is the highest common factor?
2 times 3.
Equals 6. You see, the biggest number both of them can divide is 6.
Yeah.
Now, LCM, you take this times this times this times this times this. What is it? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. 24 times 3, 72. So if you have 1 over 18 plus 1 over 24, you want a plus, you get this number. How are we okay?
Yes.
So we stop here. Is it okay?
Can.
Okay, the video is there. You can check. You can practice. No, you can practice. Why don't you try some questions on your own? Those if you confused, you can just ask me.
Okay.
Okay, do take care of your how many siblings you have?
2.
Raiyan and
Ready.
Okay, take care of yourself.
Okay, bye-bye.